Hi, Samantha. Thank you for coming in today. What brings you here?
Well, I've been really stressed out the past month. I'm trying to do university courses online, and I'm working full time, and I'm trying to take care of my daughter, and I'm just really stressed out.
Okay. So, do you have any family supports or anybody helping you with anything?
Well, I talk to my mom every now and then, but she only really calls me when she wants something.
Okay. So, does she realize that you're under a lot of stress?
I don't think so. I think she just thinks that I don't care and that I don't need her help, but I do need her help because juggling a job and a 3-year-old daughter and university is really hard.
So, you work part-time and go to school part-time?
No, I work full time and go to school part time.
Okay. So, have you talked to anybody at work or possibly about having less hours or?
Well, I can have less hours because I can't afford to pay my rent, and I need to work so I can pay my rent so I can have a house for me and my daughter.
Okay. So just so I'm understanding, so you work full time and your daughter's 3 and you're in university part time.
Mm-hmm.
So how long have you just started university since your daughter's been born, or was it prior to that, or?
Well, it's my second year in university now. I failed a couple of courses last year, so I had to do them again this semester. But it's just I just feel really stressed out, and it's just making me really depressed. I don't even want to get out of bed some days.
Okay. So is this something that you may have spoke to your family doctor about, or is this the first time you spoke to anybody about it?
Well, this is the first time I've spoke to anybody about it.
Okay. All right. So you haven't taken any other steps to try and resolve the matter?
No, I just don't know what to do. There's just so much on my plate. There's just so much going on. I feel like I just want to say screw it and not deal with any of it.
Okay. And obviously getting your education is important. I mean, I'm assuming you're a single mother.
Yes, well, I'm working at Tim Hortons right now, and I don't want to do that for the rest of my life.
No, that's understandable. So who takes care of your daughter?
Well, she goes to my aunt's, but we actually got in a little argument because I was late picking her up last week, so I've actually had to stay home from work the past couple of days to take care of her.
And is that causing trouble at work now?
Yeah, well, I had to miss 2 days of work, so that's less money, and hopefully I'm not going to get in trouble. I've already been written up once for being late, so.
Okay. So I can see that obviously you are under a lot of stress. I mean, being a single parent with a 3-year-old, is the child's father in her life at all?
No, he hasn't been around since she was born.
Okay, so you have a lot on your plate for sure. How many courses are you doing a semester?
Well, I was doing 5, but that was too much, and now I'm only doing 3, but it still seems like so much.
Okay, all right. Well, I know it takes a lot to come in and talk to somebody when you're having problems and you feel like you're stressed, and obviously your education is important just as much as your job and your daughter, so trying to balance it all must be very difficult. I'm just wondering, have you gone to any government agencies or departments to try and see if there's anything available in terms of child care or some type of subsidy or something like that?
Well, no, I haven't really thought about that.
Okay, because that could be something that you might want to do. I mean, if you can, I can certainly give you some referral information, and maybe you can, take it upon yourself to try and contact these people and let them know your situation, the fact that you are a single mother, and that, your daughter's 3 and you're working full time, because, it seems to me like there should be some type of financial support out there that would help you and assist you. It's not going to cut down on the strain and the worry of trying to juggle school and your daughter, but at least it will help with the financial strain, which will make it a lot better for you. I'm just wondering, how long altogether do you figure you're going to be in school? Like, is this something that's going to take quite some time to do?
Well, it's probably going to be like the next 3 or 4 years.
Okay.
But I never really thought about any other community supports. I mean, I'm just the kind of person who wanted to do everything myself, because my mom left me when I was young, and the baby's dad left when she was just a baby, so I just wanted to kind of prove to everyone that I can do it myself, but I guess there's nothing wrong with it.
Well, it's certainly admirable to want to try and do it all by yourself. I mean, everybody wants to succeed, and there's, I mean, to take that on is commendable, but at the same time, you've obviously taken on a lot, and it gets overwhelming when you're trying to juggle and wear so many hats, so it certainly doesn't hurt. Obviously, coming here today the first step, and you've identified the fact that you do need help, and it's just more support than it is help as such. And whether that be financial help or financial assistance or just support when it comes to childcare, at least, it can help make a difference and make life a lot easier for you. So do you have any friends that, that are in the same situation, that, that they've gone through similar situations where they've gone to community services for help, or any of the government agencies that may have helped them?
Well, I think the girl a couple of doors down, two of her kids go to the community center for daycare. I guess I could look into that.
Okay. And do you think that it's affecting your little girl at all?
Well, she probably just sees me really stressed out all the time, and I'm probably not as happy as I should be around her because I just have so many things on my plate. I'm just thinking of all the things I gotta do all at once, and it seems like everyone always, like anyone in my family, just calls me when they need something, and that just stresses me out even more, and then just causes a big blow up, and that's obviously not good for her to see.
No, not at all. Well, I mean, you've certainly, by taking the steps to come here today and talk to me about it, and I mean, I appreciate you doing that, and I know it takes a lot of courage sometimes to admit that you need help, but that was the first step, which is a very good step, to take. And, again, like I say, you have taken on a lot in terms of university, full-time job, a 3-year-old. I mean, it has to be difficult. Do you live in an apartment, or you?
Yes, I live in an apartment building right now, actually.
Okay.
But I'm actually looking into moving into a new apartment, which is a little bit cheaper, so that might help me out as well.
Okay.
But it's just actually getting to that time when I can do that.
Yes, that's right. Well, it can't be easy to try and juggle it all. But certainly, I mean, if I can be of any assistance to you to provide you with referral information, contact information, I'd certainly be only too happy to help you with that. And again, I commend you and thank you for coming in today. You're young and you have a lot on your plate, so it takes a lot to have the courage to face somebody and to ask for help. So I'd certainly, commend you for that. I'm just wondering, just to have a chat for another couple of minutes. You didn't say what you plan at the end of your university course. What's your degree? What is it you're working towards?
Well, I'm thinking about doing business. I did aesthetics and hairdressing a couple of years ago before I had my daughter, so I was thinking about, I'm trying to get a business degree now so I can open up my own.
Okay. So did you get student loans for that? Like, is that something that's causing a burden to you as well?
Yes, well, I do have a bunch of student loans, but thankfully I won't have to worry about that until I'm done school.
Okay.
But being able to open my own business and have a degree I'll be able to pay back on my student loan and provide for my daughter better than working at Tim Hortons. So
yes, for sure.
That's something I don't want to give up on.
No, well, and the fact that you've taken it on, like I said, it takes a lot of courage to do something like that, and I commend you for it. But again, if you want to discuss this further, you're certainly welcome to come back and see me again. Or if you want to take the initiative to try and, get the information on your own through, your work. I don't know if maybe Tim Hortons has some kind of employee assistance program or, something like that could help you. But certainly, I mean, it's a lot to take on by yourself, and I really think that you do need to get the support in order to continue with your studies and raising your daughter, because obviously raising your daughter is the #1 priority. So, you're more than welcome to drop by and see me again or whatever works for you.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.